getting love from my city. Yeah, I roll call for the DMV. In my own lane, you could still ride with me. Yeah.
Lord knows I made mistakes.
You won't in, but it's too late.
I don't need your support just to know I'm important.
I will never sell myself short, cause I know you see me on the come up. Big girl with big dreams and big drip. Talk is cheap, but please dare me to run up. I'ma put my money where my mouth is. Talk a good game, I'm my alphabet. Even on my worst days, still an alphabet. Standing next to me, you gotta be an alphabet. 8 ball in your pocket, I'm your alphabet. Alphabet, babe.
Never really fit in, always felt like an alien.
I be in my own space of mind, making boss moves in my own time, and I
Got my own rights.
find me all alone. I'm on the road. I had to take a couple hits, a couple stones, but targets I don't ever miss. They wanna know.
Still to be me.
Let me give you this game for free. Know you see me on the come up. Big girl with big dreams and big drip. Talk is cheap, but please dare me to run up. I'ma put my money where my mouth is. Talk a good game, I'm my alphabet. I never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, 'cause I got no chance, no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough for you. I wish you could be happy, happy, yeah, yeah. But I can't lie,
Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. 1 second, let's get this. Okay. Hello everyone, good to be back. It's been a while, and yeah, it's been a very busy November. I mean, when you look at what has happened in November, Jesus Christ. So I just wanted, we've been working very hard at Breakfree Trading. By the way, guys, let me know about the audio. Let me know how it is this time. As you can see, we have a new microphone. We have I don't even know what this is, but it's basically like a DJ pod. So yeah, we have upgraded. We're not gonna deal with like bad tech, like bad microphone vibes, no. So we went all in, and is my voice weird guys? Let me know.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. That's funny. That's very funny. Like, so what I was saying is that we have a lot of new technology, and sometimes, with great tech comes great responsibility. And I had the wrong setting enabled, and it happens. So anyway, guys, excellent to see you all. We have, we have a lot to talk about. But first of all, let's discuss this new tech we have in the house. We have a new microphone in the house, and we have tech like this that can make sure it's engaging and fun to watch. So we have a DJ kind of thing going on. Latest tech, the best. It just came out, and this beautiful microphone. So we're not gonna have any problems with the microphone unless it's me personally who screwed up with the with the voice. So yeah, guys, it's good to be back. There's also there's no pina colada tonight. We'll be drinking vitamin water, ginger, and lime, not lemon, lime. Yeah, so very, very good. But yeah, guys, it is it's good to be here. It's been a crazy November. I was just looking forward to like a small vacation after, I don't know, so many years, and especially lately where we've been putting on a lot of hard work. So I was looking forward to a small vacation, and crypto just completely fell apart. I mean, I don't know what happened, but we're gonna talk more about that. So yeah, guys, it's been some crazy times. It's like this transition from this company FTX that exploded, imploded, should I say. This transition from FTX being like a genuine, legit brand, then now we see what was like really underneath. It's mind blowing. It's crazy, and they really tricked everyone. It's very impressive. Even the best investment banks in the world, and like Sequoia, they have now come out, and Sequoia invested, I think, $400 million in FTX that exploded. And what we saw was that Sequoia did absolutely no due diligence before they threw in $400 million in this company. It's crazy. It's just like, it just goes to show human nature. It's the same thing that happens in the market when we start to do stupid things in the market that doesn't make any sense, and we're just losing money. It's like, it's this part that we're human, and we can get FOMO, fear of missing out, where we suddenly start moving very fast without giving it any rational thought, because we're just moving ahead in a very stupid way. And this is what happens. It's not only in trading. It's not only, in so many other aspects of life, but it's also the biggest and the best who make mistakes. So, what is the lesson here? The lesson here is that everyone that you maybe think you're trading against sometimes, like everyone that you think is behind the screen, that you think is like so good, and they're so much better than you when it comes to trading or investing, whatever, they're just dumb. They're just dumb that don't know anything, huh? How cool is that? So they don't know what they're doing either. So if you can just, like, if all you had to do this year was not lose money, not even okay, you're allowed to lose money, just don't lose all your money. Just if you were in crypto and you just kept 10% of what you had in the beginning of 2022, you out-traded the best investment banks in the world, the best quantitative firms out there, all of the big boys, the US regulators, everyone. So it's mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing, because we tend to look at something and we project them in our own way of super successful and everything. Like, it's very, like, you wish you had that, right? You wish you had that, and then in reality your own life is much better. You just don't know. You just don't see the truth of it. It's like Instagram, right? With the fake pictures and the AI makeup they do now and all this stuff, right? It's like, it's so important to be grateful for what we have, guys. It's very important. So, yeah. The second thing it proves to me with FTX, losing $10 billion. How can you lose $10 billion? It's insane. I mean, we know that some money has been diverted from the main company to this Sam guy himself and his parents and some effective altruism movement or something like this. Anyway, like, I don't think they're gonna get out of it clean like that at all. I really don't think so. It might take time, but all of this is gonna go through a legal process. That's for sure. Anyone else hearing echo? Is that echo? So, guys, I was expecting Companion going to be listed on FTX. I was also expecting Companion to be listed on FTX. Now I'm very happy that it didn't happen. Like, in 2022, I don't know if it's luck or whatever, but in general, Breakfree Trading, Companion, everything, myself, has had no implications of all these different fuck-ups, all of these different things that's happened, and FTX, because if FTX was about to launch their own stablecoin, and if they had launched their own stablecoin, they could basically have printed the amount of money they needed to stay afloat, right? And maybe we would never find out that they were really as bad as they are. But somehow it happened now, and that's probably a good thing, because if Companion had been listed on FTX and our users had, people wanted to go trade our token on FTX, or even if FTX had, if our market making department had a certain amount of tokens on FTX exchange or any point, that liquidity or those customers, anything, it could have ended up in a very bad way. And of course, there's still people impacted by it, but at least it's not as a result of trading Companion. Okay. What features will you bring to Companion in the coming years? So, before we had an approach in Companion which was build fast, deploy fast, and make product market fit. And if it fits, if the users liked it, decentralize that feature, decentralize that part of it. But initially we would build it centralized, simply because that it's much faster to do it this way and test features than investing all the times that's required in smart contracts and audits and etc. It's much safer to do it centralized if you want to do it quick and you want to test. Like if you want to build a feature and you want to push it out and see, do the users like this or do they not like this? Do we want to invest more time in this or do we not want to invest time in this? So our approach was build fast, deploy, and then we see. And it has changed a bit, I would say. I would say with what has happened with FTX, which the reason they blew up, the reason that this happened was because they were a centralized entity and no one could see what's really going on because it's centralized. It's the old system. So the problem is that no one can really see what's actually going on underneath, you know? And this is very dangerous. In 2013, Mt. Gox, which was the biggest Bitcoin exchange at the time, got hacked. And for a long time, it wasn't known they were hacked, and there was a lot of problems around it. But because that they were a centralized entity, meaning that it was not transparent what actually was going on, it wasn't able to tell if they were bankrupt or not. So it's like almost 10 years apart. And what this tells us is that what happened with Mt. Gox set back Bitcoin years. And now we have this event again, and it's going to set Bitcoin back some time and years, maybe again, whatever. The point is, we can't keep letting this thing happen to us. Like, it's just, it doesn't, it's clearly humans cannot be trusted. And we need to accept that, and we know that already. So instead, we need to build decentralized features. We need to build an entirely, all of it needs to be decentralized, all of it. And the reason for that is because there's just no way that this industry and companion and all of it is going to move forward without absolute transparency, because people are not going to trust crypto again. There's going to be so many, like for years, people are going to think back to they put money into some place and they got scammed for it. So we have to build decentralized, and our wallet is already decentralized. And all of the features that we have planned will also be decentralized. So the reason that I'm taking my time to explain this is because it's really important. It's really important that if we want to reach mass adoption, global mass adoption, and people need to have trust to us, well, they're just gonna be like, well, what about this? You know, they worry so much about something that happened before, and they should worry about this. And we must be able to educate them and deliver them a product that they can trust in, which is true, which rings true to the nature of cryptocurrency, which is don't trust, verify. And this is really important. So for example, the exchange we're working on. I'm sorry, I'll look at the other questions. So what features bring to Companion in the coming? Okay, let's just do it quick then to explain these features. We need to build a mass onboarding vehicle, right? That anyone can download into their pocket. Anyone can download into their pocket, and they can almost like immediately when they download it, they can start learning about their personal finances by providing information. Like, they don't need to know why this information is necessary. They hand over this information to the AI, and like, what are you handing over? You're handing over, like, how much debt do you have? How much money do you make each month? What are your goals? And in general, like, what kind of personality you are. And this takes time to figure out as well, like, what kind of person are we dealing with as a user? So one thing you can look at is like, well, if you woke up tomorrow and you had $100 less, how bad would that be for you? And that's of course very different for different people. You know, for some people it's $1, for some people it's 10 cents, for some people it's $10,000, right? So we need to map people as a human and understand them so we can better understand how can we educate this user to properly invest their money without them, what can you say, without them worrying about have they invested too much, have they invested too little, do they have FOMO, and all of these problems that other people have right now with investing. Because the problem is it's such a manual process right now to trade and exchange and so on. So it's like it's so manual what has to happen. There's so many ways you can screw it up, and this shouldn't happen with people's money. You know, it really should not happen with people's money. It should work very simple, straightforward. You download the application, you get started with personal finance, you can move as much or as little money as you want into the campaign, or don't move any money into it. Just tell us instead, like, well, what, just give us the information instead, so we can know like how much money is in your bank account. We don't actually need to see it. Just tell us the information that's the current state of your life, and we can much better give a good idea about how this person should approach investing. So that's the AI companion. We are also building our own exchange. It's a decentralized exchange. You already see it. What's happening right now is that we're moving we're changing the back end of the exchange, so we're gonna have full ownership of it. And this is really important because we need to make sure when we appeal to so many people around the world, we need to make sure that our protocol that we are running, that we're in control of it. At least until we become a decentralized organization. Like this is just, if this is new information for you, go read the white paper. There's a explanation about this progressive decentralized organization. Basically, over time, we're gonna move Companion from being centralized unit to a completely decentralized organization where there's no like leader or whatever, but it's just governed by the people. Okay, let me see. Questions. Which centralized exchange do I trust? I trust Binance. I trust Bitfinex. Those are good exchanges. Are you thinking of making an advertisement to get the product to people? Yes. But if you go out right now and you advertise crypto to crypto people, they're broke. They don't have money to buy more crypto. Either they got wrecked by Luna, they got wrecked by FTX, or they margin traded it all away. Like these people, they don't have money left. If you want real user adoption, it comes from outside crypto. Okay? We bring people that has never touched crypto before, and we bring them into Companion. They don't even have to know that Companion is crypto. And I think it's a much better approach. And just so you know, we're always running advertisement. Like we're running paid traffic all the time. We typically spend $10,000 to $20,000 on it a month, something like this. So there's a question: do we intend to work with different networks? Yes. So I think honestly these networks are very confusing for beginners in crypto. Like this part about all the different cryptos and all these different chains, and you have to send to the right network and so on. I think it's very confusing. Like the way I see it is that we're not gonna really try to adopt the existing crypto users. Okay, we're not gonna go after these guys. They're already all fucked up from Uniswap and margin trading and like shit coins and whatever. Like. It's not that we don't want them as a user. They are more than welcome to be users of Companion, but that's not gonna scale. What is gonna scale is us building an effective campaign where users can basically, either by referral or by another way, people are able to access the application, sign up, and get started immediately. They don't have to worry about the network. They don't need to think about which blockchain it is. They just want a kick-ass application that's going to help them control their personal finance from the help of an AI company. That's what people want. And then they want to know that the information that they give is not being used against them, like it is right now. Because the problem is, all this information that we're providing around the internet right now is it's being used against us or sold or whatever. And if you want to create real trusting relationship between human and machine, you cannot have this trust issue, because then you will never have the real information shared between the user. So the user must know that when they share information, they own it. It's theirs. Like, they might have provided it, but it's theirs, and they have verifiable ownership of it on chain. So yeah, networks. Anyway, Companion will be just like I consider Binance almost. I know it's a centralized exchange, but it is kind of cross-chain in a way, or multi-chain, or multi-network, right? Whatever network you want to withdraw to, you can do it, and it works like that. I think that's going to be built a base layers on top of all of these existing new networks, where applications are going to be able to run on top of. So I don't think it's going to matter which network is running it, and I think every user will be able to access these applications no matter which network they're on. At least this is what we are building. Daniel asks, when will peer-to-peer marketplace be available? So the good news is that the peer-to-peer marketplace is done. What we're doing right now is that we're just making it a little bit more sexy. Like, just a little bit nicer. The peer-to-peer marketplace is rolling out next month, for sure. And the reason that it's not coming out this month is because that the referral program needs to be launched first. The referral program will allow people to refer other users and earn up to 40% of the fees they generate on either the Companion exchange or the Companion referral program. Now, the exchange will take a little bit of time to be 100% supported, but the peer-to-peer market will work flawlessly like this. So, Alex says that he never kept any big money on centralized exchange. That's good. You know, we used to have a saying in crypto, which was that treat exchanges like toilets. Go in, do your business, get out. Don't hang around. And the problem is that people leave money in exchanges because sometimes you get really good opportunities. And if you're not fast and if you don't have money in the exchange, you're not going to be able to capitalize on it. And that's another problem in itself, right? Because humans are just not equipped to deal with like a situation where there's a quick move. Like this has to be planned ahead. Not your keys, not your coins. Something like this, yeah. Okay, US market is going to open in 7 minutes. Okay, back to Alameda Research and FTX. So, the first time I learned about these boys was after, let's see if we can find it, was 2018. Let's see if we can find this. Here we go. So yeah, the first time we really learned about FTX Alameda Research was when they showed up on BitMEX. BitMEX was the biggest leveraged exchange at the time, and it was bear market days, meaning that the market only moved like 0.2%, 0.5% on a good day. So basically nothing moved, and people were still addicted to making money in crypto, and they were still trying to make money from crypto. Many were still under like a false idea that they could make money trading these markets. So what happened was that one day the leaderboard got revealed on BitMEX, and it said, I think it was the number 2 or the number 3 spot, third spot, something like this. It said Alameda Research, and it was like 3,700 Bitcoins lifetime profit on BitMEX. And we were like, who the fuck are these guys? And the more we thought about it, the more clear it became that they had been running some really nasty activity in the market. I'll see if I can find it. See if I can find it. Yeah, so during these days, this was early January 2019. So during these days, the market only moved, what is that? 3,500 to 3,600. So that's like nothing. And when this happens, when markets don't move much, when they go from volatile to not so volatile, what happens basically is that people start to use a lot more leverage to make money because the market moved less and they want to make more money on the amount that the market moves, so they increase the leverage. It's the same reason that they offer like 500x leverage in Forex. It's because most of the time Forex pairs do not move that much, but lately they've moved a lot. So anyway, what these guys were doing was they were doing very quick pump and dumps in the market and taking people's stop losses and then dumping the market again. And this was like ongoing for like months. And eventually we learned that these guys were the one who was just like making all the money, taking all the money from everyone. And yeah, that was kind of it until they just started getting bigger and bigger. And then they launched FTX. And like we knew that they came from like a pretty, it's not criminal, but it is like very unethical behavior, what they were doing. And everyone assumed that once they started with FTX, they went legit. But they did not. They did some real shit. Guys, make sure to put in the questions in the chat. And hang on. Wait. Sorry about it. Anyway, they never went legit. They created their own risk engine. So fucked up. Usually on exchanges, when the market is moving up or down and people get liquidated, these liquidations go into the market. And liquidations in the market are very profitable for everyone trading that market in general. Like you can often use it because these liquidations are being sent into the market and that they must be closed at within a certain amount of time. So they just like market sell a liquidation down until they have filled it. And this is how it was done for a long time. So FTX came along and they reinvented the wheel. They said basically they had a new risk engine, and this risk engine basically saw all of this inefficiency, all of this money that people were making around liquidations, and understood that this is a big inefficiency and we could earn that money ourselves. So what they started doing was that they started basically, whenever there was a liquidation, instead of sending it into the market, they just took it themselves. They immediately took over the liquidation themselves, and then they had to deal with that in the market making department. And this is probably very profitable during a bull run, but clearly something went very wrong. So they basically ran up, they were not following, but basically they ran up a huge amount of lost capital on buying other people's exchanges, other people liquidations, such as the Luna liquidation, which just kept going down. So I'm just trying to follow up on the chat, guys. So yeah, and the funniest thing was that FTX the whole time, we still don't know if they were, we still don't know if this Sam guy, like what the fuck? Because he looked at that and said, this is the greatest thing ever. And he went to Congress in US and said, hey guys, and CME, like some of the oldest, like the titans of the industry, CME Group, he went to these people and said, hey guys, your risk engine is shit, replace it with ours. And CME Group said, that's insane, and this would bring systematic risk if they were to do that. And then that happened to FTX. Their own risk engine took them down. It's fucking hilarious. Sorry, I forgot. Let's try again. That's yes, hilarious. Yeah. Okay, back to the questions, guys. Is there going to be more cool contests on Discord? Yes. Yes, there will be more contests on Discord. Does BFT have funded accounts to offer? Yes, we do. Actually, right now we have a Black Friday sale. Including a $40,000 funding account and 1 year of Breakfree Trading Pro, but there's only 100 spots this year because basically we had an offer in October that was part of Companion as well, and we had a lot of users that was used to buying Black Friday offer from us in November, so they felt pretty upset that we didn't have it anymore. So we brought it back, just a limited amount. Okay, will Companion still go forward on Solana Network? Yes, we'll still continue on Solana Network for now, but it's not necessarily like. Look, I've been looking at crypto since 2011 when I first started with Bitcoin, and I did not really understand it. Like my Swedish friend told me like, this is the future. This is gonna change everything, and I didn't really understand. I didn't really see it at the time. All I knew was that it was very slow. It was cool and all, but I didn't really understand the value of being able to transfer money to another person without a third-party hat. I didn't understand that value at the time, and many people still don't understand it today. Anyway, the point was that for then, these new chains came along, and then Ethereum came, and Ethereum became like a shitcoin factory. And we're just pumping out coins after coins, right, in 2017. But none of these networks, even Ethereum at the time, was not like fast enough to even be considered, in my opinion, something you could build a production grade application on top of, like something you could actually use that would work fast enough that it would actually feel like it was a normal application. So for a long time, it's just there just hasn't been a blockchain that could actually process a decent amount of transactions per second that would allow us to build a good application on top of it. And Solana is one of the first blockchains that actually does it. But Solana is great. I think what they're doing is very impressive. I'm not sure they're gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen. And I'm not sure they're gonna win, or I'm not sure they're gonna stick around, whatever. But for now, we're using it, and I think it's one of the better solutions out there. Okay, we got more questions here. I just want to have a look at Bitcoin going into US Open. Oh, that was 4 minutes ago. Okay. Anyway, do you intend to be listed on a centralized exchange soon, or is there more time for that? So, I think if there's one exchange that we would love to be listed on and work with is Binance. And it's not that we cannot get listed on Gate.io or MEX or any of this, but trust me, it's better to stay away from this right now. It's best to stay far away from this right now. But I think a partnership with Binance would be beautiful. Will companion referrals be limited, or can you invite as many people as you want? You can invite as many people as you want. So guys, just I'm joking, but I said the password right there. Just keep calm and hold on. Did you get it? Just keep calm and hold on, okay? So Genoa is asking, how about a future integration? Future integration of what? That's my question. Martin asked if Sammy was vegan. No, he was not a vegan. He already admitted that he was not a vegan, and it was just even when you go back and look in his old videos, you find eggs and stuff like this in his fridge when he was showing his fridge around. And he already said that he just said all these things just to look like a good character that people would trust. Hi, when will we get NFT title in Companionverse? Okay, so first of all, we have to launch the Companionverse. And what is the Companionverse? I think it's a very cool thing. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. Okay, minimize this. Okay. So the idea is that you have your own companion. It's your AI companion. You own it, and you have verifiable, provable ownership of your AI. You have your own link for your companion. So you will go, for example, to companion.to/AskerImbo, which is my name. So it's basically companion to Asker. That's the idea behind, like companion to Andrew, or companion to Steven, or companion to Martin. That's the idea. That was why we used that name, companion to. But it really didn't catch too much hold, so we just went with companion, just like that Facebook movie, Social Network, where I think Justin Timberlake tells this guy like, just Facebook. And he was just like blown away. I'm never gonna forget that. So I think it's clean as well with companion. But the idea is that you have a URL, a link you can go to. And once you go to this, for example, if I go to Martin's link, I will see Martin's companion if he has chosen to show a share. And here it's basically like like an interface where Martin can customize it how he wants it to look, like a small little 3D world where the companion will greet you. And if you want to get in touch with Martin, you can just tell the companion what you want. So if you're sending spam, it will filter that for you. If you're trying to send Martin like a partnership or something like this, you have an important message to send to him, it will push that through. The idea is it basically becomes like a extension of yourself where you are always reachable, and that is the idea behind the Companionverse. The Companionverse is this huge world of everyone's companions that you can interact with. And we even looked into the ability to put this in VR, and actually, it is not that difficult. So yeah, that is the Companionverse. Oops. Okay. I love this vitamin ginger. I hate ginger. Limes thing. But, you know, vitamins are very important. I have learned that. So to finalize the question, when will we get the NFT title in Companionverse? You will get the title in Companionverse after its launch. It will be redeemable, very easy to use. Oh, yeah, and yeah, guys, keep the questions coming. I think there's a decent chance that Bitcoin will go back to 20K from here. I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna be so. It might also go to 12.5 or 10. I mean, there might come some, if any like terrible, intense news comes out. Like now they're talking about GBTC. Let me see if we got it now again. I think we got it. Well, they're talking about another fund going down now. This is a big one. Genesis Lending, one of the biggest crypto lending. Okay. Keep calm and hold on. Yes. But I'm not sure if you spell hold the right way. Oh yeah. Yeah. DL. Okay. If we okay, so there's a question about if you have 5,000 tokens, you will unlock Breakfree Trading Pro. So what we have is that when we launch Navigator 2 on the companion platform, you will be able to access the early version of it if you have at least 5,000 companion tokens staked. That is all there is. There's nothing about Breakfree Trading Pro. I mean, Navigator will be free to use. Like, you will get more benefits if you have higher amount of companion tokens staked. So it's a good idea to buy it. It's a good idea. Sorry, will we have a certain amount of companion tokens to unlock the AI? BTC dumping? Okay, let's have a look. I mean, I would not be surprised either. It's so fuckery right now. It's really like a player versus player market right now. Okay, a certain amount of companion tokens to unlock the AI? No. The AI at base level, free to use. Maybe if you want some skins for your companion, or maybe if you want like a specific environment for it, you know, you can buy it on the market and so on. But the core features of personal finance and help with personal finance through AI, that's going to be free for everyone to use. It's like the core functionality. Yeah, it looks like BTC. I don't know. So what I think could happen here? Some sort of... Okay, we already killed. Yeah. So something like this maybe. Could also go down to here. Oh. Or down to here, then up. Or it just goes straight down. PK says that Genesis have 2.8, I think you mean billions dollars in loans, outstanding loans. Yep. It's like Well, yeah. So your latest description here, automotive, is I think it seems good. I mean, nothing about this is locked in stone, right? Because Navigator is like a niche product, you know. It's very niche. It's for trading, and in the future, people are not going to be doing this. Okay, they will be, but they should not be doing it. It's our job to fix that. That's what we're here to do. But of course, for some people, they're gonna want to do trading like this, and of course, we can try to educate people, or maybe they're good at it and they should be doing it. That's great. I hope so, you know. But in the case, like, we really need to fix this. We really need to fix so people don't have to deal with this instead. And I think that's also why Uniswap got so popular, you know, Uniswap, because you're just able to just swap one asset to another. You don't have to use an order book. You don't have to use any of this. It's very easy, right? And that's the direction we need to go, because we need to deal with millions of people, not just a handful. But those who want to trade on Navigator 2 will be welcome to do it. Okay, let's see if it does A, B, or C Bitcoin here. What is the bottom price of Solana that you're waiting to buy back at? Okay, well, let's have a look at Solana then. I can tell you. That's the thing about our algorithms. They're fucking good. Sorry. They are good. Okay. It's hard when you have to self-censor yourself like that. That's difficult. Okay. Let's have a look at Solana. Okay, so Xmode is plotting support at 0. That's a joke, of course. Okay, well, they have really dumped it. I mean, they have really dumped it. Xmode can't really do anything with this on the higher time frames because it has fallen so much. We have to go a little bit deeper. And even here, okay. In this case, oh shit, huh? Really good fucking nuked. $3? Something like this? Shit. They fucking nuked it. So actually, the issues with the chart on the companion exchange was not related actually directly to Serum. It was a partner we had that was supplying us the data feed, and now we're just building our own. And yeah, we used them because they had already built what we needed to build, and it was just quick and easy. We could save like 3 or 4 days of work on that. Serum. Well, the thing is, when you ask people which exchange, like decentralized exchange, which is like best, which was like good, like some of the best technology, some of the best that was on Solana was Serum. It's a really great smart contract that allows, like the code is, there's nothing wrong with the code really, right? Like it's pretty good. The problem was the founder. The founder was SBF from FTX, and he still had the private keys to Serum, so he's been minting tokens. And if you haven't seen the Serum chart, let me show you, because it is a mess. Shit. Anyway, so the tokenomics, all of this, ultra fucked. Sorry. Fuck. Okay, there we go. But the smart contract behind it was good. And Serum was also an investor in Companion. So what we're doing now is that we're taking that smart contract and we're deploying it ourselves. So we are now running the smart contract. This also means that we'll now be earning 100% of the fees on the exchange. It means that as we spent a lot of money to acquire users to use Companion application, whenever they do trade, it goes through Companion and we make money on it. Before we would not make money on it, but we got 20%. Now we'll get 100%. So it's really good. What do I think about XRP? Oh, come on. Is it a troll? XRP has been around since 2014 or something, and for years they promised that they would deliver partnership with banks or whatever, pilot projects, whatever. Especially in 2017, they were really, oh my god, it pumped a lot. Oh, this one doesn't even have 2017. Let's see if we can find 2017. OKX probably has the old one. No, only has 2018. Let's see. No, it's the same. That's a shame. Coin. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Sam says, thanks for all your hard work. We're happy to do it, guys. Like, we know that we have a lot of work ahead of us. We have so much to do, and we're doing our best. And we are just excited to do this. Like, it just makes so much sense, and it feels so good to actually make a product that's going to actively help people to not lose money and get a better life, that's going to make them happier, and they're going to be able to share that happiness around their other people in their life, and they're going to share that happiness. And it's like, it is a great product. 100%. Did I already earn millions in crypto trading? Yes, I have. I have also lost millions in crypto trading. But I've been in crypto for a very, very long time. So, should I mention the password one more time, or is it good? I think we're running. Oh, we only got 5 minutes left. What do I think of Elrond? Okay, let's have a look at this beautiful Elrond. I remember this coin. What is the ticker? Oh, EGLD. Let's have a look. Okay, I see. Okay, I see. It's I don't. I mean, I don't know anything about this. I don't know what this coin is. Some multiverse thing, the internet. I heard the name. I'm pretty sure Martin. Pretty sure Martin knows this coin. He loves shit coins. I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. There's nothing. I like the website. I think that the website looks very nice. This planet looks nice. Oh, buy. What happens when we click buy? Oh, maybe we could learn from this. Should we just have like a big button on the website when you go to the website, just say buy companion token? I mean, if they can do it, we can do it. Stake now. Okay, well, we're gonna put a buy button on the website then. Fuck yeah. Okay. Guys, we have 3 minutes left of the live stream. Thank you so much for joining tonight. It's been a pleasure to Trust Talk FTX. And, you know, I had many close talks with these people. And I always thought, like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Because I looked at the products that they were investing in, and I was like, what the fuck? If you were giving these guys $5 million, why are you not giving us $5 million? And now I understand that they were never giving those $5 million to these products. They were giving $5 million to themselves through these products. Bunch of scammers. So yeah, happy that was not us. Anyway, this coin, this Eagle, Elrond, Multiverse. How many names does it have? Actually, let's see daily chart. No, this looks bad. I'm sorry, this looks bad. It looks like it's going, yeah, I mean, it's at $40? $40 a coin? It's probably going to 10. I mean, the thing is, guys, they can have great tech, they can have great technology, have great smart contract, they can have great engineers and a great product, but the token still goes down because you don't know how many people own the token, you don't know how much debt is on the token, and all these kind of things. But I don't. I don't really have anything to say about this. Like, I don't really have any confidence in what to say about this coin, so on. I like the website. I think the website is good, and that is a good thing because most products do not have a nice website. So this is very good. Guys, thank you so much for coming to the stream tonight. It has been a pleasure to hosting this stream for you, and hoping to see you next week again for the weekly scheduled live stream. And yeah, if you have any questions, put them in the companion chat and I'll have a look later. And yeah, guys, have a great week. See ya.